Hi, first graders. I hope you guys are doing well and staying safe. And I just want you guys to know I miss you a lot. So, today for math, we are going to continue with thinking about how to make 10 and ones and different number counting patterns. And we're going to continue to build off those ideas to grow your brains. So let's go ahead and listen to the essential question for the day that's going to help our math brains get started with our thinking. And here we go.
How can you show a number as 10 and 1?
So she asked, how can you show a number as 10 and 1? So Mrs. Maris is kind of thinking ahead of time. I already know we've talked about numbers in tens and ones, counting by ones, counting by tens. I'm thinking about the 120 chart that we've used to help us figure out 10 more or 10 less than a number. So when I'm thinking about all of those things, that's getting my brain ready and hopefully getting your brain ready to start thinking about these topics. So let's get started.
Oh, look! Someone has been planting more flowers in the garden. 15 to be exact. But how do we know that there are 15? Click the long row of flowers.
So let's look at these yellow flowers. And we're going to click the long row to make sure we're counting that they're 10.
Let's count the flowers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that row is a group of 10. Now, how many other flowers do we have? The flowers have to equal 15, and we have a group of 10. Maybe we should learn more about showing a number using a 10 and ones. Come on, let's see what we can find out.
So before we move on, I want you guys to think. We know that tall row of yellow flowers has 10. We counted it out. And she said there are 15 flowers all together. So our addition sentence would be 10 plus something equals 15. So Mrs. Maris is going to go ahead and try my pen again. And I'm going to write 10 plus, and then I'm going to leave a space here for the something that we don't know, equals 15 flowers altogether. So what would that missing number be? 10 plus what equals 15? Now, there are a couple ways that we can figure this out, friends. We could just count those extra flowers, right? We could think in our heads, how many more do I need to count on if I grab 10 and then count it on from there? So I'd like us to grab 10 and then we're going to count on and see how many extra ones we have to get 15. So grab 10 with me. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I'm stopping at 15 because that's the number we needed to get to. And how many fingers do we have held up? Well, we have 5. Let's double check that there are 5 flowers down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we can confidently say that our missing number right here was 5. And does that work? Does that make sense? This is how we'll know if we really did it right. 10 and 5 more is 15. So one group of 10 and 5 extra ones will give us 15. Okay, so I really want you guys, while we are doing this math lesson, to think of numbers in groups of 10s and how many more ones. That will really help your math brain as we go ahead.
Connie has 10 cubes. How can she arrange them to show 110? Let's use cubes to make 10 two different ways. First, let's use cubes to make 10 in a 10 frame. Let's click to count.
So we're going to make a 10, just like Mrs. Maris said.
1,
2,
2,
3,
4,
4, 5, 6,
6,
7, 8,
8,
9,
9,
and 10.
10. There, the 10 frame is full. One full 10 frame is a group of 10 ones. Now, try another way to show 10 by stacking cubes on top of each other. Let's click to count again.
So we can see, friends, that right now, these cubes are not a group of 10. They are 10 ones, but when we put them together, they are one group of 10. Let's see how we can show that joining or putting together by stacking these cubes.
1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
10. Now you have 10 cubes connected into one group. One group of 10 ones is the same as 110. There are two different ways to show 110.
So do you guys understand that? This is the same amount. 10 ones, 10 single cubes by themselves equals 10, or one group of 10 connected together also equals 10. But we are going to use 110 grouped like this more often because it's easier for us to count by tens than it is to count 10 ones.
10 ones in a 10 frame is the same as 10 ones in a connected group. Did you know that you can also draw a quick picture to show 110? Click the connected group of 10.
So let's see how they draw a quick picture for us to show 10.
Use a straight line to show 110. 10 ones is the same as 110. What if you had one more cube? This cube gets counted as 1. So here you see 110 and 1 1. You can show this in a quick picture by adding a circle to represent 1 1. 10 ones and 1 1 is the same as 110 and 1 1.
So she's showing us this not to be confusing, but to actually help your first grade brains. When we start getting into bigger numbers, it will be easy for you to count. When you see groups of tens, you can make a straight line. And when you have extra ones, you can draw little circles to show the ones. Now, this might seem a little confusing right now, but don't get worried because I'm going to show you an example as we move on.
Now let's practice with the personal math trainer.
So this is when we're going to use those quick pictures to help us out, okay? So it says make groups of 10 and ones for the number 18. So 18, we see it right here. Let's think about that number 18. Mrs. Maris is thinking about making it. I want to start with the 10 frame to even figure out how many 10s we're working with and how many ones. Then we can break it down from there. So, you know what? I don't see the 10 frame, so I'm going to go with cubes. I'm going to be flexible, okay? So I'm going to get our connecting cubes out. And we know when we make 18, we want to make a group of 10 first, right? Because that group of 10 is easier for us to count. So I'm going to count out 10 blue cubes. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we said before, when we work on a group of 10, we don't want them apart, right? Because then they're just 10 ones. So I am going to join these together, and that will show us a group of 10. Now, I want you guys to think while I'm joining these 10 ones to make 110, I want you guys to think to yourselves, okay, if we're at 10, we're going to be counting on to figure out how many ones we've got, okay? So there's our group of 10. Grab 10 with me, ready? 10, and we already have that group. And we're gonna add on ones to see how many ones we have. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So that's where Mrs. Maris is gonna stop, because remember, the number we were looking for was 18. So right now I see one group of 10s, but I don't know how many ones I've got. So I want you guys to count with me to figure out how many ones we have, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if we look, we have one group of 10s and we have 8 ones. Here's my challenge for you guys. Ready for my challenge? Remember our quick pictures. I want you to get out a piece of paper at home, and I want you to try and draw a quick picture for this number 18 with 10s and 1s. You're either going to try it on your own or you're going to do it with Mrs. Maris, but get your piece of paper out, and I'm going to get my pen out, and we're going to think about what's a good quick picture for the number 18. So Mrs. Maris is going to write 18 up here. And you guys can see I'm getting a little bit better at the pen. And remember, when we had a group of 10, we drew just a line. So how many groups of 10 do I see? Well, I just see one group of 10, so I'm going to draw one line. And then for the ones in our quick pictures, we drew a little circle. Mrs. Maris is just going to use dots. You can use dots or circles, whatever works best for you. So we're going to draw 8 dots because there were 8 ones. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here is 3 different ways to show 18. One with the connecting cubes. This is one group of 10 and 8 ones. One with a quick picture. This is one group of 10 and 8 ones. And one with just the plain old number 18. Okay? So now I hope you guys didn't forget that we were actually doing a math problem here. So keep it in your head that we figured out that 18 can be shown by one group of 10 and 8 ones, and we're going to find that for our correct answer. 8 10s and 1 1? No, we didn't make 8 lines in our quick picture. 1 10 and 9 ones? I remember one group of 10, but I don't remember 9 ones. So let's keep going. 1 10 and 8 ones. Now that sounds right. Let's check it out.
Good job!
We got it. All right, you guys, let's look at the second one, and then I'm going to send you off to your workbooks. It says, Gina thinks of a number that has 7 ones and 1 10. What is the number? I'm excited about this one because we get to use our quick picture drawing skills again. So get ready, friends. 7 ones and 1 10. So think about how we draw ones. I'm going to get my pen out again. Whoops. Sorry, friends. Mrs. Maris made a mistake. I'm going to get my pen out again. And I want you guys to use your same piece of paper from before. And let's draw a quick picture. 7 ones. I'm going to draw 7 dots, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I'm not done, right? It says 7 ones and 1 10. So how do we draw 1 10? Well, remember you just draw one line. And let's go ahead and count that. You guys ready? Grab the group of 10. 10. This is the 10. And count on from 10 with me. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Did we count our 10s? Yes. Did we count our 1s? Yes. So, what number did we land on? Well, we landed on 17. Let's give that number a try and see if we're right.
Awesome.
Good job, you guys. So do you see how easy it is to use that quick picture to help you when you are counting with 10s and 1s? I want you guys to really practice using that quick picture in your math work today because it's really going to help you, okay? I'm going to show you what you're going to be working on in your workbooks and then send you off to grow your brains, okay? So you're going to be working on this page 349, page 350, and here they want you to draw a quick picture, okay? So they have, their example is the number 11. How many 10s and how many 1s are in 11? So there's 1 10 and 1 1. So they drew one line and one circle. For 10, count on by 1, 11. They want you to draw quick pictures and figure out how many 10s and 1s there are for 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And you guys will stop after you're done with page 351. All right? If you're getting stuck, use those quick pictures, or you can think about your 10 frame, okay? Your 10 frame will really help you. So I know that you guys can handle this. I'm believing in you. Keep thinking about those groups of 10s and 1s, and I will see you on Monday. Have a good weekend, you guys, and happy learning. Bye for now.